Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to our special show.
The BG Morning Show with Brooke and Andy. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm gonna love you. Dan and Shay plus Justin Bieber, 10,000 hours. I'll hit Woohoo 107, the best mix. You know, actually, it's kind of convenient that they said that.
Uh-oh.
Because that's
Segway.
what an amazing segue. And it wasn't even planned like that.
Don't lie, girl. You planned it.
Do you think, you personally, that you could meet someone online and fall in love with them without ever having met in person?
Oh, I don't know. I'm usually so I did the online relationship thing when I was, 13, like everybody does, I think, when back in the days of AOL Instant Messenger. I did that, but I think now I'd be pretty cynical on it because there are just so many times that you like really get along with somebody, typing or whatever, and then you are around them physically and there's no chemistry. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm pretty cynical on that, but I'm sure it can happen. But I'd say for me personally, no. I think if I'm going to be in love with someone, it had to be someone I know.
Well,
in person, I mean.
Since we've been in the middle of this Panda Express, that question has been raised quite a bit.
Sure.
Because so many people are meeting virtually now. So the question is, do you think you can love someone and fall in love with someone without actually meeting them? According to a new survey, 1 in 3 people have said to someone, I love you, after they've only dated virtually and never met face to face.
That's crazy to me. But I mean, I guess if you're talking long enough, you can get there,
And think about it like this, because if you're dating virtually, and if you get to this point where you're like FaceTiming,
I was about to say
a lot.
Yeah, and so that's the thing I'm living in a world where, in my head, when I'm picturing online dating, I'm not picturing it with the Zoom calls and with all those things. So now you can probably feel a lot like you are really around them, and you could get the chemistry of that person by Zoom calls or whatever.
And you get to see their personality, you get to see their reactions to different things that you wouldn't normally get to see.
Yeah.
If you're just texting.
Yeah, and you can do people do like the Zoom movie dates and all that different stuff. So you can really kind of live with that person and get to know them. Yeah.
And you get to the point, like, if you're comfortable enough, you might be, like, falling asleep. You can kind of see their...
How they sleep. That's true. Yeah. You can find out if they're a loud snorer or not.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So the survey also found that the average single person had 13 virtual dates in the past 10 months. That's a lot of dates.
That is a lot of dates. Yeah, I was about to say, that seems like an awfully high number.
You still got to get dressed to a certain point. Ooh, that's too much work.
I was about to say. Man, and I think that I am a person who, like, I'm also, I tend to be one of the people who, like, it takes me a long time to say the L word. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm cynical on that, too, because I'm also like, which, by the way, I got to tell you this. I have a friend that just said the L word to a girl literally yesterday. And I'm comfortable talking about it because there's like a 0% chance he's listening. But
if he is, kudos to you for saying it.
Right, yes, exactly. Yeah, kudos to him for saying it, but it's like, well, the deal is he's saying it to a girl who is his ex now.
Oh.
Like, yeah, so it's his ex, and she started seeing somebody else, and he's not handling it well, and then he was like, I love you.
Oh.
And she was like, you never told me that before, and it's like, so it's one of those...
telling me now?
Yeah, one of those ugly, messy situations, which I feel for him. He's going through it. My man, I hate that for you. But I was like, you said the L word.
Woo.
You said the L word. I could be married to a girl and still be like, yeah, no, it's great hanging out with you.
Oh, you want to take Christmas photos? That's a high level commitment right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah. You want me to meet who?
Right. I know we've been married for 12 years, but come on,
Yeah,
girl.
I can't be meeting no parents. No, just kidding. I love meeting parents. Actually, I'm very good with parents. Usually, I end up the girl's parents like me more than she does by the end of it. So.
Oh, my mom adores you.
Yeah. Oh, your mom's amazing. Listen, if I've got your mom's approval, I don't care about anybody else's approval. I'm gonna put it on a shirt.
So here's the thing, because we talked about when we were binging shows, I talked about re-binging Love is Blind. It's funny, my time hop came up and I watched it like a year ago, so I almost watched it exactly a year apart. But anyway, they're in those pods for hours, so it's kind of virtual dating.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
You
that
know?
makes sense.
And like there was one couple after just 5 days, if that. No, it was like after 3 or 4 days, they were saying, I love you. What do you think about that?
I send it back. Waiter, something's wrong.
There's a hair in my soup. Take it back.
Layers of hair in my soup. I love that song.
All right. The favorite things about virtual dating.
There's an L word in my soup.
Take it now.
Yeah, get it away from me. Get it away. It's disgusting. I'm scared of it.
According to this survey, the favorite things about virtual dating, they're cheap, less pressure.
True.
Easier to arrange.
Easier to get out of.
Yes, that was on there. Easier to leave. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this connection's real bad. Gotta go.
Yeah, it's not like nobody's having to sneak out the restaurant window when the date goes sour. Yeah.
My internet connection is real bad. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you're breaking up. Dude, yesterday, was it yesterday when you did the, no, it was the day before. Wednesday maybe, where you did the effect of your voice breaking up.
oh, yeah.
And you did it so well, it tricked me. You even set it up that you were doing it, but you did it and I thought, is she actually breaking up? Because it sounded so realistic. So you've obviously done that to get out of a date. I can tell, Brooke. I can tell. You've been on a call with somebody and then they say something stupid. They haul off and say something racist and you're like, click.
Action. Bro.
See, that's so convincing. Mine sounds like someone doing an impression of breaking up, but yours actually sounds like it. Sorry.
Oh, man. All right. The things that we miss about actual dates. There's no opportunity to, seal the deal.
Wow, wow.
Brown chicken, brown cow. And
There's no chance to listen to Marvin Gaye
right.
together.
A little Al Green.
A little
at the end
Al
of
Green.
the date.
Let's.
The awkward silences.
Yeah, it can happen. The awkward back and forth of, the delay on video chat, too.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Technical issues. Not being able to smell the person.
I mean, yes, but it's hilarious to hear.
Right. I mean, I get what they're saying because a nice cologne, and I'm sure for you, a nice perfume, you're like, okay. But that came across creepy.
It does come across creepy, yeah. If I was on a call with a girl and I was like, you know what I hate about virtual dating? I can't smell you.
If somebody's like,
Yeah.
oh, you smell great.
Be like, I even wore cologne, but I'm creeped out.
Oh, and the last thing that we don't like about virtual dates, you cannot see how tall the person is.
Oh, get out of here with that noise. You know my opinion on heightism. Girls be like, well, he's a millionaire and he's handsome and successful and creative, but he's 5'6", so there's just no way.
He's only 5'5", but he smells great. All right, we gotta go because
Yeah.
we're taking it too far.
That's a wrap, people.
The BG Morning Show with Brooke and Andy. Weekdays 6 till 10 on All Hit Woohoo 107. The best mix.